Hello Scorpio, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Scorpio for the middle of July. Now Scorpio, do keep in mind this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Go ahead and get a shuffle in here. Now I'm using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot as well as the Kipper Oracle deck. There are links to all of these decks in the description below. It is still the case that less than 50% of the people who watch my content are actually subscribed, and so if you do watch my videos regularly but you have not yet hit the subscribe button, please do consider doing that. Really helps my channel grow in a big way. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here. We'll make sure everything's in view, as you know I like to do. And all right, that's good enough to me for right now. Let's go ahead and take 3 of these cards to clarify, and then also take 3 of these Kipper cards as well. And we'll move along right on into it here, Scorpio. Energy on the bottom. You have the Queen of Cups, so this could be any water sign, could be you showing up here on the bottom of the deck, but I like the Queen of Cups. It's a card that can really ask you to do some self-care practice, okay? Sometimes we have to be our own best friends, and the reason I say it that way is because the Queen of Cups is somebody who may be seen as a trusted friend or ally in the tarot, somebody that you can spend a whole lot of time talking to. This is somebody that you can commune with, and you feel like there's a level of security in talking with this person. They're not gonna go behind your back or anything like that, right? This is also, along with that, could be somebody like a therapist. This is, for me, the card of a traditional therapist or doing therapy in some ways. So that could be coming in here. Yeah, and so sometimes we have to be our own best friend. Sometimes we have to take care of ourselves here. And that's kind of what I'm seeing with that energy on the bottom. But let's get some more details on what that might be. So in the current situation here, you have the Magician. So the Magician is really somebody who is a master manifester in the tarot. It's one of the major law of attraction cards to find, and the reason being, as you can see here on the table, they have all of these tools, and they can use these tools to manifest whatever it is that they want. Now this is also something that's important. You can also, just to close that out, you can see there's like a candle that they're holding, indicating that they're doing some type of ritual. There's a snake here indicating transformation, being able to transform something. But the thing is, you have to look at it this way. These tools, which by the way are all 4 suits of the tarot, you can see the wands, the pentacles, the cups, the swords. These tools are also within them. And so it says that you don't need to go buy anything. You don't need to go learn anything. You have not only all of the tools right in front of you, but you also have them within you. And take a look here. You also see the infinity symbol above their head, indicating that there are an infinite number of opportunities and an infinite number of combinations that they can create with these tools, an infinite number of manifestations. Now here's the thing, and this sometimes gets lost with the Magician. You have to act, okay? And this is true for any type of law of attraction energy. The law of attraction is real. If you've seen like the movie The Secret, or you maybe read the book, that's real. But where people get lost is they think that they're going to sit on their couch and somebody's going to knock on their door and give them $1 million. That's not how it works, okay? The law of attraction is aligning your thoughts, aligning your vibration to a specific outcome. And so you can align your vibration to scarcity, or you could align your vibration to abundance, or you could align it to love, or you could align it to anything. It does work, but you must do the work. You must put in the work and do the action to help yourself. Just because the tools are there doesn't mean that automatically you're going to be able to, or you're going to use those tools to build something, even though you can. In the problem position, you have the 6 of Wands. So this is a major card of victory. It's in the problem position though. It is also about public recognition. I think that this is about acting. And what I mean by that is not the profession of acting. What I mean is springing into action. I think that some of you are having a hard time seeing the victory because this is in the problem position. I think some of you are having a hard time seeing the victory, and that is maybe causing you to freeze a little bit. You may be in the freeze mode right now, and I think that there's something around action or acting that is important at this time. In the past, you have the Chariot. So here's the deal. You have been successful in the past. You have acted successfully in the past. You have taken action successfully in the past here with the Chariot showing up. This is a card of Cancer, the zodiac sign. But this is about you being self-disciplined and using self-discipline to bring about a victory. Okay, this person's charging forward to victory. They're charging forward in success. It's also this idea that as above, so below. So you can see the star pattern here on the canopy indicating the universe. And then the sphinxes indicates the earth. Okay, and so as it is done in the universe, it is done down here. Just like as you align your vibration, this is what you get, right? And so it's almost like maybe some of you are, here's the thing, it's like it's not that you're certainly not lazy, Scorpio. The reason I say that is because you have the Chariot in the past. If you wouldn't be somebody who's lazy if you had Chariot in the past, because this is somebody who is successful. This is someone who's charged forward. This is someone who has accumulated wins. So it's like I almost feel like maybe it's about confidence or something along those lines. Like maybe you've lost confidence in yourself because you clearly have done skill development. You clearly have the tools. You clearly have the abilities. But for whatever reason, you're having a hard time seeing the victory. And maybe this is a sign for you to do some visualization techniques for yourself, which are very real, by the way. Visualization is also a very real thing. It goes hand in hand with the law of attraction. So, yeah. Now, in the future, you have the Justice card. This is just a friendly reminder that, your action, it's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, but it makes sense because the Justice card says that your actions are important, okay? Because the Justice card is your karma. It says at the end of the day, all parties will get the outcome that they deserve. If you're not doing anything, you're not going to get anything. I know you're probably like, doesn't, but that's the way it is, okay? Like that's the secret code. Like if you're not doing anything, you're not going to get anything. And so in the future here, you are being really guided to do something and to make something work or to manifest something or to there are so many different combinations available here with the Magician and the Chariot in the past. It's just like, get out of your own way. Like get out of your own way and just start creating is what I feel like telling you. In your in your conscious mind, what you are aware of, you have the Two of Pentacles here. So the thing is, I'm saying all of this stuff, and it is possible that some of you are juggling a whole lot of tasks on your plate. You may have a lot of things on your plate at this time. You may be trying to keep all the plates in the air. And so there could be a little bit of like, I need to do this, but I also have to do this, and I have to go over there, and I have to go over here, and there may be a lot of things that you're juggling at this time. So, maybe trying to break things down and, go at your own pace, do as much as you can, but also keeping your self-care here intact. I also think some of you are thinking about a change in general in life, because the Two of Pentacles can indicate a change in finances. By default, it's a good change. And it's like, it's really, I know this is maybe not the answer you want to hear, but this is one of these readings where it's like up to you. Okay, the change that happens is up to you. And the reason is because of the Magician with the Six of Wands in the problem position. It's like, what do you want to make of this next stretch of time or this period of time? We're at the halfway point of the year of 2022. It's like, what do you want? Where do you want to go from here? In the subconscious, what you can't see or the hidden, this is like what comes forward in your dreams. You have the Five of Cups. Again, we see the symbolism here. Remember how I said, like, with the Six of Wands in the problem position, you're like having a hard time seeing the victories. you're having a hard time like seeing the success. Well, this person's having a hard time seeing the 2 cups behind them. They're also having a hard time seeing the castle in the distance. Castles in tarot represent rewards, and many times they come in through the distance, like they're shown up, they show up in the distance or in the background, which means that there's a road ahead, but if you go down the road, there are rewards to come for you going down the road. And so it's like, again, subconsciously here, I think some of you are being a little bit self-defeatist. You're being a self-defeatist, like you're being maybe a little bit hard on yourself, and maybe there's like a little bit of negative energy here around negative self-talk, I feel like is what I'm trying to say. In the staff, in the direction that you are headed, in your current influence, the way that you influence the situation, you have the 6 of Swords. So the 6 of Swords is this idea of transitioning to a new place, to a new journey, to a new land, to a new destination. Okay, it's a big card of transition. It's also moving towards more calm, like it's moving on calmer energy or calmer waters here. You can see the picture here, the illustration here. You know, they're kind of just allowing themselves to be guided. This is another card of being guided in life, and they're kind of going through a rite of passage after having been defeated, because the card that comes before it is the 5 of Swords. And so it's like, yeah, I feel like some of you are ready to move past whatever's been going on here. I've been talking about it the entire time, which is like you have everything you need, Scorpio, and more, but it's like you transitioning out of this self-defeatist tendency or this self-defeatist energy. In the external situation, you have the 8 of Swords. I wonder if some of you are surrounded by somebody who is negative. I wonder if there's somebody who is surrounding you who is telling you no, or there's something in your outer environment. Maybe it's not another person, maybe it's something else, but it's leaving you feeling constricted. Okay, this is blindfold energy. This is you being in your mind, but it's in your external influence. Okay, this is in the external. So it's possible that someone's like just not supporting you, or there's something in your environment that's not supporting you along this manifestation. You have the Hermit here, and this is in your hopes and fears. So the Hermit is really asking you to find the inner solitude or find the inner peace. And it says that sometimes the best way forward is to go solo. Sometimes the best way forward is to do purposeful isolation for a period of time, in that it's just you and the universe, and you and the universe and you and your guides communing to try to figure out the answers. In the outcome, you have the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is a very good card here to find in the outcome, and I love to see this for you because of what we've been talking about. Your manifestation is on the way here in the future, in the outcome, but again, you have free will. Okay, you have free will, so it really depends. The cards right now, you know, in this timeline that we are reading, it looks like the outcome is on the way, because the 10 of Cups is a total joy, abundance, happiness, good times, celebration, good times with family, good times with others, but really just the realization of a goal that makes you very happy. But again, that's going to depend on you acting, okay? Because of this Justice card is very important, as well as the 6 of Wands in the Problem position. It's there, but you must meet it halfway. This is a pep talk, okay, Scorpio? This is a pep talk. That's what the cards are saying, right? So let's see what we have here. Yeah, I mean, wow. So you have the Emperor, you have the 10 of Pentacles, and you have the King of Wands. I mean, major success. Major success here, Scorpio. So it's almost like, I truly believe that for whatever reason, you are in your own way. Okay, you are in your own way at this time, Scorpio. That's my gut feeling. The Emperor is a major omen of success in business. This is a card of leadership, which, you know, if you watch my videos, I don't attach gender to the card, so it doesn't matter what gender you are. These are just energies. So these are more masculine energies, I will say, but we all have masculine energy and we all have feminine energy. So just keep that in mind. But this is a major card of success for you, and you have it paired with the 10 of Pentacles, which you now have two tens with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Both cards indicate abundance. And remember how I said there's this castle in the distance here and the 5 of Cups? Well, this family lives in the castle. Okay, this is the realization that you've made it to the metaphorical castle. And then you have the King of Wands as well, which is a major card indicating entrepreneurship or an absolute and complete and total love for what you do in your career, like an absolute love and passion and talent for your career, which is always a good thing. In these Kipper cards, you have Message of Concern, Thief, and Wealthy Man. Somebody, won't be for everybody, but I think for many of you, somebody did a number on you. Somebody said something to you that has taken a blow to your confidence here with Thief and Message of Concern. Somebody said something, and this might have been a long time ago, that has stuck with you in the present, and it's almost like you're ready to release that person's negative energy, and you're ready to move out of this 8 of Swords energy. There was somebody in your external like a long time ago that said something that was just not supportive to you and your journey. And this could be even creating an abundance blockage here with the Wealthy Man showing up. So yeah, you have the ability to really manifest something big for yourself here and use the law of attraction to your advantage. But again, it's going to depend on the work that you do. So this is actually extremely exciting. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. And I will see you in the next reading.